This trail here, see if I can get it, that is Noland Divide, and it goes up back up through there, and then directly behind me here down the hill, that's Nolan Creek Trail. This is the intersection, and then the other direction here, which is where I'm going back down this way, is Pole Road Creek Trail. Yeah. So I parked in Deep Creek and I'm doing a big loop. It's about 18.5 miles. Not a huge climb, like 2,800 feet or so. There's a lot of blowdowns. You can see that. 18.5 miles roughly from the truck up Noland Divide Trail, and then down Pole Road Creek Trail to Deep Creek, and then Deep Creek back to my truck. So shouldn't be too bad. Trail's been great so far. That Lonesome Pine lookout was super nice. I hadn't seen that before, just pictures of it. So today was the first time. It was really nice. Pretty good climb up to that, but after that it was been really easy. A lot of blowdowns on this trail, so be prepared for that. There's probably about 10 of them, and there's a few of them that I had to get off the trail to get around. There's some here already. So we got through those. So I don't expect this trail is used much, so it's probably gonna be pretty rugged. All right, I'm gonna get going here. Next stop is Deep Creek. There's a trail through there. Can you see it? I just had to climb through that. There's been a lot of blowdowns on these trails. Trails are great other than those blowdowns. So I've seen a lot of those today, probably a dozen or more. Hearing all kinds of noises. Maybe hard to see. You can see right here, a lot of trail damage that I've witnessed today on this trail. Don't get me wrong, I love horses, but some of these trails that are very narrow and on hillsides should have some restrictions, because there's a lot of damage that's going to have to be repaired from where the horses step and tear off a piece or a chunk of the trail, and then it starts eroding, and then the trail is basically gone at that point. They're more suited for flat gravel, old road beds and things like that that are wide and aren't on the side of a hill. So yeah, there's a few places, a couple of big sections where the trail is really damaged. Oh well. Next stop, I guess, is Deep Creek, I think. Then a short section to Martin Gap or something like that. Made it to Deep Creek. All right, finally on Deep Creek Trail. Boy, that pole road creek trail, yeah, that one's not going to go on my list of favorites for sure. All right, where was I? Spider webs galore, bugs in your face, yellow jackets. I didn't get stung luckily, but it was close. Blowdowns everywhere, tremendous overgrowth, and sprinkle in about 6 or 8 really tricky rock hops. Yeah, it's fun. One and done. All right, I think it should be a pretty smooth trip on in now from Deep Creek back to the campground. So I'm gonna have a little lunch, I think, at the next campsite. I think I'm gonna pass like 5 of them, and then I'll be off. Here we go. Campsite 60, I think. It's huge. Nice. There's a lot of people here. Probably 8 or 10 people. Huh. This is Deep Creek Campground. I've learned something today. This is very touristy for tubers. I've passed at least 500 people carrying tubes up Deep Creek Trail, getting in Deep Creek and then coming down the creek. There's some pretty rough areas too. Well, learned something new today. I'm almost done. Well, I finished up. I had no idea about the tubing madhouse this place is. I can't even tell you, the whole campground is full and there's tubes everywhere. I mean, I've been here a couple of times before, but it was during the winter, so I didn't see any tubing. But yeah, if you're hiking Deep Creek, you definitely want to park away from all the tubers because they are everywhere. So I'm finished up now. I'm gonna drive back through Cherokee. Actually, I'm gonna stop at the Arby's there. Rivian put in a new supercharger right next to Arby's, so I'm gonna charge my truck and have me an Arby's roast beef at the same time. So it ended up being close to 19 miles. The last mile and a half was crazy with people and tourists. I got hit in the head a couple of times with people carrying tubes because they're huge tubes, but yeah, it's all good. It's a great hike. It really, for a hike this long, this distance, it was easy. So I recommend this one for sure. And I got 2 new trails to check off. I finished Noland Divide and I finished Pole Creek Road, which was not a fun trail. Probably won't do that one again. So I'm at a 643.2 and 129 trails now. So I'm getting there slowly. All right, happy hiking, y'all. I'm gonna call it.